Let's talk about the labs of a 43-year-old female who came in struggling because she felt as though her doctors weren't taking her seriously, because every time she went into her doctor, they said that her labs were normal, but she was still experiencing the chronic fatigue, the low libido, she's still gaining weight, and every single night like clockwork, she'd be waking up between about 1 and 2 in the morning every single night and couldn't fall back to sleep. She came to us, let's look at the labs and what we ran. Alright, let's get into this. So when we look at her cortisol, you can see that her rhythm throughout the day is basically tanked. She has a little blip in the afternoon, but otherwise throughout the day, she is tanked and not producing a whole heck of a lot of cortisol, causing all the stressors that we're seeing. Furthermore, when we look at more of her estrogens, you can see she's actually very estrogen dominant, especially with this E3 and 16-OH estrogens, big triggers for a lot of her symptoms that she needs to start getting under control. Furthermore, when we look at some of her blood work, you can see that she does have some thyroid autoimmune markers. This thyroglobulin sitting at a 71 that needs to start being addressed. Also a TSH that's higher than my liking. I really only like seeing this between a 1 or a 2, saying there's some thyroid dysfunction going on as well. And then also vitamin D levels sitting at 29 also needs to be addressed and get that baby up. Remember, there's always a reason for your symptoms. You just have to be willing to dive deeper than the traditional basic blood work to get your answers for your health concerns. If this is you, if this is your story, let us know. Tell us more about your story in the comments down below.